Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys 3 denim DIYs that you guys can easily do for the fall season. I actually am doing them all on thrifted denim, and I highly suggest if you don't have a piece of denim that you want to work on already, go to the thrift store because there's like literal endless possibilities there. I have so many videos showing me thrift denim at the thrift store, so that has been really fun. So the 3 thrift flips that I am going to do, I feel like it just keeps getting higher. So the 3 thrift flips that I want to, you should see this frame. So the 3 thrift flips that I'm going to be doing today is a pair of cow print pants, a crisscross fly denim, which is a great dupe for a designer pair, and then showing you guys my take on distressing denim and how I bleach dyed my denim to make them like the perfect shade of blue. So I hope you guys like this, and let's just get to it. And let's start with the first DIY. This is the pair of white denim that I selected from the thrift store. These were $9.99, and I don't even know what brand this is. I really want to find something inexpensive and a more bright white, so that way it does look more like a cow pattern when I draw it on and design it. But yeah, this is what we're working with. So my plan is to copy, I guess, a cow print that I found on Pinterest. Take it with the pencil first. And yeah, let's just do this. I realize there's kind of no method to this madness, so I'm gonna start with a Sharpie because I feel like this will get the best effect, and most people have this lying around their homes, so I feel like this may be the best thing. Okay, so the smell of this is already bothering me, so I'm gonna switch over to paint, and I think it'll actually be faster. So let's get our acrylic paint out. I've used this to paint things before, and I have no issue with it. Even after I wash it, I've had no issue with it. But if you're really unsure, I would highly suggest getting fabric paint because it's gonna do the same thing. So let's just fill in all these, and hopefully it's gonna look good, and then I'll finish the rest at the bottom. So I did a lot of the front, and what I realized after is the best thing to do is honestly just wing it, and you'll get the most saturated looking cow print just by pouring the paint on like this. So you get like a big glob, as you guys can see, and then you're just gonna wanna just start winging it, and then you're gonna make a really cool cow spot. Honestly, I just realized like this is supposed to be so natural and so not perfect that something like this I just kind of wing, and then once it feels right to me I just stop. So I think the front side is pretty much done. I am going to let this dry for a little bit before I touch it or kind of screw it up, because this looks pretty dope. We're going to keep it the way it is, and I may touch up any parts that I think don't look completely solid and stuff like that. Maybe that's when the Sharpie will come in. So we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the back. So this is how the cow print pants turned out. I was a little bit unsure about this, mainly because obviously painting on pants is a little bit scary, especially when you're trying to do a print that is of something in like actual life. And the best thing was for me, honestly, is just to let my mind go where it went and relax while I was doing it. And I think they turned out super dope. Definitely a fabric paint would have worked a lot better for this compared to acrylic, because it does get slightly more stiff. But if you just go over the low iron heat setting, it does help set the paint a little bit, so that way the darkness of your paint will last. I think that these would look so dope in like a neon color too. So if you're doing like neon cow print, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. I think that this is such a great way to get and like on trend piece for fall for a very low cost. But I'm wearing them again with just like my Doc Martens and a simple tank top. This is kind of how I'd wear them, more like fancy per se, but this is how I'd wear them probably more day to day. Here I have just this plain vintage Harley Davidson tee, so let's throw this on, and I think that this is such a cool look. This is very like TikTok style. You just do like a really simple graphic tee that kind of goes with the pants, like pull in some of the color from them, and I think that this is also just super dope. Like, doesn't this look cool? Like, I feel like a cool girl when I wear this. This is a pair that I picked up for $6.99. My opinion, this is definitely not very flattering for me personally. I don't like the way this looks because of how tapered the jeans are, so we're definitely gonna have to like mess them up a little bit. I like the pocket detail. I think that this is super cute. So we are going to definitely do something to them that will jazz them up a little bit and just make them look better. This is the last DIY denim pair, and I went over a lot, like what on earth am I actually gonna do with these? So I think I'm just gonna go back to basics here and show you guys how I'm gonna bleach dye these, because I don't love the actual shade of them. So I hope this serves you guys some inspo. You don't have to do anything fancy. I know there's a lot of girls who are doing like the half bleach dyed leg, and then there's like the dip dye bleach dye, but I think what I'm gonna do is just dump them in bleach and then or spray bleach like all over them and then see what happens. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do on the top here, because I have some cool ideas as long as like the wash actually will be decent, and also how I cut and distress denim. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is we are going to cut the bottoms because I want a raw hem. I've done this in a lot of my jeans before, so let's just get at it. This is also a great way to like hem your jeans if you're not a sewer. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. The second thing I'm going to do is actually split them up the sides. And I'm doing this because I don't love the tapered leg on them. So I figure if they have kind of like a split flare like this, the taper won't look as severe. I'm also going to cut a knee slit, and this is really easy. All I do is you make 2 snits. So you go like this, and then you cut a littler snip. Soon enough in the wash, you're going to get a very, very sweet little like hole. And then one thing I'm going to experiment with on the top is just distressing the very, very top. I saw a few jeans that look like this, and I personally thought they looked sick, so you're definitely going to need some fabric scissors for these. But basically I'm just going to cut the very top of the denim, but also at the same time like try to avoid the belt loops and stuff. That doesn't look like much yet, but I think once this is all washed and this is all like frayed and stuff, this is gonna look real dope. And then I actually want to cut the pockets so they're frayed as well. So you guys will see here that we'll have 2 distressed pockets. We're gonna have a distressed top and distressed bottom. So these are my pants along with my bleach spray, and I'm literally just gonna spray them. Honestly, I don't really care. Like I don't have like a plan really per se, so I think this hopefully will work. It's starting to change, and I think that looks so cool. So I'm just gonna leave them scrunched like this because the other side is really like hella even and not like this, but I like this side better. So I'm gonna leave it alone kind of like this, and hopefully the other side will start looking similar. Okay guys, I am so obsessed with how these turned out. They're so good. They look like something I could have got easily at a super expensive store or something like that. The coolest thing about this look is that both the top and the bottoms are thrifted, but I did put my little spin on it by obviously cropping my sweater as well as these really awesome bleach dye jeans. The details are just insane. I love the little fray at the top. I think it definitely adds some edge. And then look at the back. They're just so dope. As you guys can see, these are so big. I got these in a size 36 men's, so they're most definitely not my size, But you guys know I love my Princess Polly crisscross jeans. I love those Goldie crisscross jeans. I've tried them on before and they fit like a freaking dream. My plan was to buy an oversized pair and clip them in like so that way it would be a really nice dupe for them. But clearly these do need quite a bit of work because they are quite large. I've worked with denim and this type of concept before and it's never gone over well. Yeah, we're gonna try to be more prepared this time around. And Dylan says protect my thumbs because last time I stabbed myself with a sewing machine. I actually was doing some research because me and these buttons have been quite unsuccessful and I really just want to consolidate this craft into like a very simple craft. So I decided to actually prepare myself. I decided to go online and see if this has been done before, and I realized that my girl Lainey Ozark has done an entire tutorial on this, so I'm gonna link her tutorial in the description box below because her jeans turned out so freaking fire and she made it look so incredibly easy and way easier than the whole method that I was trying to like attempt to do. So I'm gonna actually follow her method today, but definitely go and check out her channel because it is absolutely awesome. She's super creative. Let's start with the first mistake. I picked up a pair of jeans that are obviously gonna be like way too large for this crisscross motion. You're gonna need some tools for this, and you're actually going to mark where you want the crisscross to go, and I think the best place for my crisscross is right at this corner here, which I'm actually gonna mark. So I'm gonna mark it right where I want it to go, which is about here. X marks the spot. And I'm actually gonna grab my pliers and just pretty much do it the exact same way Lainey did it. Lito, this is a project for grown-ups. Okay, so what I think she did was she basically got these and she popped off the button. So I'm gonna do that. Ow. Okay. I think I got it. I got it! Attach it right here instead. So I'm gonna cut a hole right here. Basically where I made the mark to put the button through. Okay, so we create a hole and the goal is to clamp this back together. Actually didn't require the glue, which is great. Okay, so we figured this out. But the last thing I need to do is sew on some snaps so that way the fly and everything stays really flat and secure. Okay guys, so this was definitely the least modified pair and honestly one of the easiest. If I had to go back and do this all over again, however, I would pick a pair of denim that fits me better because these clearly still have a lot of room in them. I definitely overestimated how much tighter they would be when I did the button here, and if I were to overlap it anymore, it would just really start to look funny in the crotch area. So definitely pick out a pair that's about like 2 to 3 inches larger, not 10 inches larger. Yeah, I really love how these turned out. They literally look just like the R13 jeans, the Goldie crisscross jeans. So this is such a great idea to either revamp what you already have in your closet, or if you are looking for jeans in the thrift store and you just can't find anything that's like the right fit, I think that this is so cool. That is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which DIY is your favorite, and if you guys do any of these, please let me know by tagging me on Instagram because I've been reposting your crafts and all your DIYs and thrift flips and everything. It's been so fun seeing your take on it. And if you guys like these type of videos, definitely give it a thumbs up and comment below which one was your favorite thrift flip. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go, but thank you guys so much for watching and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.